Hey guys, welcome back to Emperor, and in this video we're going to start the final Dynasties campaign of this game, the Song Dynasties. Let's have a read. Invaders from the north. For 50 years China has been in disarray with no kingdom or leader strong enough to earn the mandate of heaven and restore the glory of the shattered Song Dynasty. Are you up to the task of reuniting China and founding the Song Dynasty? If so, a period of great advances in art, literature and higher learning await. However, even a golden age such as this will pass eventually, for dark storm clouds continue to arise from the northern steppes. How long can these marauding riders be kept at bay? Let's head to the first mission, and I'll give you a bit of background on this campaign in a minute.
53 winters have fallen on China since the end of the Tang Dynasty. 53 black winters, each marking the conclusion of yet another year of fighting and chaos. In this time, northern China has seen 5 dynasties come and go, each being overthrown by yet another military usurper. The south is likewise fragmented, divided into 10 regional kingdoms. It seems the mandate of heaven has been lost for all time. Can the glory of China ever be restored? And so, Zhao Kuangyin, the fate of China has been placed in your hands. Last night, your fellow officers stormed into your tent, hauled you from bed, and placed the imperial yellow robe of Chinese royalty on your back. Now they march on the capital with you. Once in Kaifeng, you will assume power from the newly installed boy emperor. He is weak and dominated by his mother, not a fit ruler in these troubled times. Establish a strong base at Kaifeng and keep it well guarded at all times. We have too many enemies to risk losing everything. We have 2 outposts on the borders of enemy territory. Each will provide critical aid in the difficult months ahead. At Pingyao to the north, General Pan Mei is establishing a mining outpost where stone and steel can be harvested from the earth to fuel your armies. Along the Yangtze, your aid comes from newly appointed Governor Fan Ruoshui at Qizhao. Our southern Tang enemies hide behind the river, foolishly thinking it protects them from the north. But Fan Ruoshui has tested that river many times. He is preparing a fleet of more than 1,000 dragon boats. If we string them together with bamboo, our armies can cross the mighty river on foot over our floating walkway. And it is thus, Zhao Kuangyin, that you will strive to reunite China. Conquer our enemies one by one, never letting them unite against us. The Jingnan at Jiangling, the Hunan at Tanzhao, the Shu at Chengdu, the southern Han at Guangzhou, and the southern Tang at Yuzhang. Once 4 of these enemies are defeated, the 5th will fall in line. Only then will China finally see the awakening of a glorious spring.
Yep, that was a pretty long briefing. It basically talks about the fact that China is in disarray. This is a long mission, and the missions get really long now. So, rule 4 cities in 36 months of heroes. These might seem like simple goals. They're not. They are far from easy to get these goals, and all of these people that they've mentioned, Jiangling, Tanzhou, Chengdu, Guangzhou, and Yuzhang, they will all go hostile almost immediately. This campaign also marks an abusive use of spies by enemies. So you will have to be prepared for it. Let's head to the city and pause and have a look around. We start with 25,000 strings of cash in a very large area, so I don't think we'll have too much trouble with stuff here. A bit of a walled compound in here. I'm not sure what we could put in this because there's just a couple of trees and nothing much in there. There's not even any rocks or anything, so it's just a walled compound. We're not really going to use this. I mean, I might use it for clay making, and that's probably just about it. We're going to need a lot of troops, and I'll put down maybe some elite housing, because there is an elite housing goal when you come back to Kaifeng in the end of the Song Dynasty. But we're going to just focus on making money and defending ourselves for now, so we have 2 forts. And there are quite a lot of invasions, so let's have a look at the world map. So we've got Pingyao and Qizhou already allies with us at helpful stage, so that helps. So we can import steel. And this campaign marks the end of steel making, in a sense of you can't produce the steel yourself. There's only one mission that has steel making, available to you. The rest you have to import steel. And it also marks the start of limited trading, and you don't get very much quotas for most of the missions. So we can sell off weapons to Chuzhou and silk to Pingyao. I think we have to import the tea, if I remember correctly. Yeah, we can only grow silk here. So, go import the lacquer from one of these enemies, and they all go hostile. You will have to conquer quite a few of them. I won't go into too much detail about it here, but we can import some tea and rice as well. And I'll also import steel, because we're going to need that for the weapons fairly early. I'll put the industries up here, or kind of spread them across. I might even put the industries down here, because there's some water trade routes that can only go along here. Now, it does look as if there's meant to be fishing here. There isn't. Ignore most of the straight line coast. There's nothing worth it here at all. So you don't really need to worry about it. So what I'm going to do is build a housing block. I'll probably build two, like one here and one here. I don't know. Or maybe just go down one this way and have all the farms out in this flat plain just over here. It's hard to tell because there's a lot of flat space here, but not very much rock. So we'll have to plan for that. Who's our gods? We've got Huangdi, Sun Tzu, and there are military gods, a couple of other ones, but not very much. Don't really need to worry about Daoism, but we'll provide Buddhist shrines and things like that. So what I'm going to do is delete most of this outer wall because it's just getting in the way. And I'll also start up my main housing block up here and start prepping an area for silk making, wherever that's going to go. This area just out here with no grassland is a good place for all the forts that I need, so I might just put the forts just kind of out here in lines, I don't know, and just kind of spam out forts because I'm going to need loads of forts. I might put the elite block somewhere else. I might put the elite block over here, I don't know. Because we've got space here for two housing blocks essentially, but I'm not sure. Anyway, I'll go and plan this out and come back in once our housing block is planned out, because it's going to take a while. Right, so here's my housing block. I have spent a long time trying to find out the best place to put down this housing block. I was considering putting it over here, but these rocks are kind of a bit spread out and a bit close to the map's edge. This might be a good place for an elite block or something, I don't know. I might certainly put the elite block over here. What I'm going to do is put all the industry away over here in this deserty area, because then I can have all the silkworm sheds out this bit, and all the forts in this area here with some weaponsmiths and so on and so forth. Bit of a tricky one this, because of the fact that there's so little rock. There's a bit of rock here, a little bit on this tiny island. There's a little bit over here, then there's a big nothing until over here, and then no rocks anywhere else. So you've got to really plan out effectively where you want things. So take that on board, it is difficult. Got this into place, let's get going. Let's put down the administrative city straight away. Like so. I'll just get rid of that. Now I really hope that any salvage on the edge there, so that should be there. Now I hope that this guy will be able to get all the way up there and back. I hope he does. The entry point doesn't have a road, and a lot of missions are like this in this particular campaign, where basically the entry point's there with no road, and then a road touching the exit point, which is silly, but never mind. This will be a good place out here for farms. What farms do we have? We have cabbage, millet and wheat, that's okay. Got mulberry trees. I might start planting them in a minute or two. I'm going to have to let everyone come in, obviously. So we've got a tax collector needs to be put down there. A herbalist stall there, and an acupuncturist clinic just up here. So that's all the buildings that we need there. I think, yes. We'll just go with a Daoist building. I'm not going to bother with anything else. Let's go ahead and put down these female sculptures to boost desirability, as we always do. I'm not too worried about funds because we already have an open trade route with Pingyao. They buy loads of silk and they sell some steel, which we're going to obviously need. So let's just watch this guy here. Does he go all the way along to the market square? Because I have to hope that he does. Just set these to open. I'll just go ahead and put down more housing, just to kind of boost the population. Unfortunately, I've not got this accurate, which is a shame. Let's see if I can maybe sort it from the other direction. No, it's just a bit inaccurate, never mind. Just boost the desirability of some of these buildings just to evolve them a bit, because that's what we want. Let's go ahead and put down more statues.
And adds new knowledge is
I'm going to have to get started on the military fairly quickly because, as I've said, the enemy will use spies and, yeah.
Confucius says, he who keeps the
And they'll also do something else that I can't remember offhand. Anyway, this guy is reaching all the way up there, that's fine. So they do use spies, as I've said, and it is a right pain in the neck, I'll have to say. Right, so there's plenty of space out this way for farms, plenty over this way for farms, so let's just kind of extend this a bit more. I'm just going to try and find out the best place to put these farms. That's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, there. So do 1, 2, 3 roads, that's where the road tile can go. And I'll put a couple of farms out this kind of direction as well over here. I'll also put down some hemp farms. I might actually move this over just one tile just to straighten the road out a bit, like so. And we'll put the road like this instead, just to get access to a bit more space. Because I might be able to get hemp farms in there if I can. If. It's an if. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 2, 3. Ah, yes, we can. Let's put down a hemp farm straight away. There's a tile gap there, I can put some irrigation round, so that's okay. Let's just put down 2 hemp farms just to get it over and done with. And that sorts that out. Actually, I might delete this and delete that central road because it's just getting in the way. And we want to move it over 2 tiles instead, so we want it to be there. Because then it'll create a level playing field area almost. Put down the hemp fields like so. And then clear it out. There we go, sorted. And then I'll put the road going around like this. So we're getting our people in, we're getting people as we need it, which is what we need obviously. Let's just set this up to accept cabbage, millet and wheat, and I'm going to have to obviously import food types because there's not enough food types in this map. We'll have to import bean curd and game meat. Most likely I'm going to go for bean curd and rice as additional food types. Let's go ahead and put down a wheat field, like so. Oops. And there's a bit of road tile just destroyed there. Sorted. Let's just put this here and set it to accept hemp. Like so. I think what I'll do is I'll put the ceramic stuff in the centre and have maybe a warehouse somewhere either over here, because that should be within range to ceramics, I don't know. We'll soon see. So we'll make some paper as well. I'll need the palace. Why, I don't know, but I'll need a palace at some point. I haven't actually sent out diplomatic requests. Let's go and send diplomatic requests to our enemies, just because we do need to conquer them. A couple of these cities, when you return here, will disappear. Those are Tanzhou and Yuzhang. They will disappear when you return to Kaifeng. It'll just be Chengdu, Jiangling, and Guangzhou that are left. I'm going to go put down more farms. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, like so. And we'll go with a millet field. Just get the 2 food types in. So I'll let this run, and I'll come back in once our housing is stabilised and we've got everyone in, because we're obviously going to need more people in this city, and we're not really evolving our housing at the moment. So I'll come back in once we've got our food supply sorted. I've also got started on our military, because we're going to need to do that as well. Oh, Jangling has become hostile. I am loath to speak your name, Super Sajuuk, because it leaves a bad taste in my mouth. Zidu Bing, I think that's right. No, actually, Chidu Bing, yeah, of Jangling. I'm extremely angry with you. Yes, Guangzhou just goes hostile as well for the same reason. Chizu loves us, so does Ping Yao. Yeah, when you send out a diplomatic request, you'll find loads of people are already hostile to you, which is not helpful because it means we're going to get spies in this city very quickly. I've moved this. Moved this road that I had up here. I'm not going to bother with irrigation. There's no point because this is a humid climate, so everything's irrigated to the max anyway. So we better get started on making a military in this map because yeah, they've gone hostile. So Ping Yao will import steel, and I'll put down the 2 weapon smiths. And Tanzhou and Yuzhang have rejected as well, so we'll just place that and better put a roadblock there. Tanzhou and Yuzhang are... Well, Tanzhou is hostile and Chengdu and Yuzhang are displeased. They're going to go hostile sooner or later anyway. So let's start importing steel and making weapons because we're going to need it. Hopefully we've not got spies already, but I'm pretty sure we have. So I'm going to have to keep an eye on everything because, as I've said, spies are in the city. So we're just going to get some foodstuffs, obviously. The spies could literally come from anywhere, and this Ping Yao trade is just going right through, but this one's coming into trade, which is perfect.
By many others.
So what I'll do is I'll let this run, and I'll come back in once we've got our military stabilised. I'll also put down the palace somewhere, probably just down here. Just to have it somewhere, like just there. I'm not sure, but I'll start making some weapons, obviously, and watching out for spies, and I'll do that and come back in a bit later once we've got everything stable. Oh no, a rival Chinese army from Tanzhou will arrive to attack the city shortly. In, I think, was it 6 months? Yeah, 6 months, and already we're getting an invasion, and I haven't seen any spies yet. Oh, here we go. Here comes one. I'll just catch him.
My cover is blown.
That was easy enough to spot.
I better hide quickly.
But they are going to be a bit of a pain. He's probably going to go out this way and round to get to my military stuff over here. I started planning out this area for the silkworm area, because this is just going to be silkworm sheds all the way along the spit. Let's see. It's actually a good idea that I've got this connected because then I can easily find spies anywhere in the city as a result. So we caught 2 spies. They're probably all from the same city, or they might just be from various cities. Hard to tell because you really haven't got a clue where they're coming from. Oh, an emissary from Chizu wants to enter the city and they want to give me some stacks of wood. That's very nice, but I can't really do very much with it. But I'll accept that gift anyway, even though I can't really do much with it. I think it's needed for a monument or something, I can't remember offhand. But it doesn't matter, we're about to be invaded. And I've got 2 forts up, which is enough, I think. And here comes another one. They're all going to the most obvious target, but I'm going to let them just kind of get there and see where they're going to specifically. I'm pretty confident it's the military that they're trying to destroy, simply because that's the most obvious target. I went ahead and put down a food and hemp shop so that we can get food into the city and evolve our housing a bit more. The invasion's about to come in 4 months. That's 12 stacks of wood could go straight to Hongdi because he's not too happy with us and we don't really need this wood anyway, so... Thanks for the offer, but I do not need that wood. Just catch him.
My cover is blown. I'd better hide quickly.
And yeah, this mission is all about watching for spies. It's such an annoying mission, I have to say. So yeah, we're just gonna wait for this invasion to come through and then see if we can defeat it. We've got some troops, not very many though, because we're not making enough weapons. Let's boost the military and get that going quickly and try to get some more troops into this city because we're going to need them. Some food is coming in, which is getting captured by this market square, which is good for us. It's a bit difficult to see if there's a spy coming out of this area because there's so many people wandering around. I'm pretty sure one of these guys is a spy. There we go, cut in. 2 spies on top of each other. That's how crafty they get in this particular mission. They just keep sending spies. Just get rid of those stacks of wood. There's another one. God, they're all over the place. That's why we need Sun Tzu, because he will get rid of these spies for us, which is what we need. Military is starting to get there. Not very many troops, but better than nothing. 2 months and then we'll be invaded. Let's just take another save. Keep watching for spies. Got some hemp coming in, which is good, and I'll make some paper as well for our great city. Plenty of food. I'll just go ahead and put down a second wheat field because we'll probably need it. Here comes the food into the city, which is good. There goes another spy. They're all over the place.
I better hide and quickly.
And yeah, and that's all this mission is about. It's really just building up slowly, or rushing to build, and then defeating the guys in military battle. Kind of annoying, but never mind. Right, so our houses are evolving, and 1 month to pass. Oh, Ping Yao wants to give us some bean curd. How nice. Let's go ahead and put that into the thing. I might have to import bean curd at some point, I think. Just keeping an eye on our route. See if there's any spies, but nope, no spies at the moment. And he's not a spy, which is good. So let's see, where are these troops going to invade from? I'm pretty sure it's going to be a small invasion. Nothing too strenuous, I think. Just looking at the mini-map for a spy. But nope, no spies here. Right, so they need access to plain food, which they're going to get soon because there's some wheat there and bean curds about to come in. Building up our forces quite nicely, which is good. But let's see where these guys invade from and see if we can stop them. Oh, up there, that's not too far. Let's take the bean curd. Let's move our troops into position. 5 troops, not very much. Is that it? That's hardly worth the effort, really, to be honest with you. I'll just let them destroy that, it doesn't matter. There's another one, catch that spy. Suppose if I speed it up, then we'll have things fucked up and then we'll have spies destroying places. There's another one. No spies there, that's okay. I'll just let them destroy that city gate even though it doesn't matter. Yeah, they're needing weapons and they're not really making enough weapons at the moment, which is a shame. Let's see if we can try and fight these guys near the towers, because that'll help immensely, I think. It's not that many, really. Come on, shoot them. Come on, get in there. This guy's gonna be going so slow. There's another spy, caught him. Right, get in there and kill them. I want to avoid this guy here because he's going to do some major damage to us. Not got many troops left though, that's the only problem. No, we're not celebrating here. Let's just back off a bit. And now they're chucking things at the, whatever the hell it is they're chucking at. Let's see if we can get around him as best as we can. We're more popular than dim sum, whatever that means. Come on, are you gonna just shoot this guy or what? Come on, get in there and die. Come on, die, die, die. Come on. Kill him off. Damn it. Shoot. Oh no, they're just gonna kill it. Get killed. Oh, bugger. I think we might end up being vassal here at this point. Come on, die. Numbers. And there we go. Invasion force defeated. That's perfect. Let's send these guys back before anything goes bad. I think someone's just about to come through the gate. Yeah, there we go. Cop, cop, cop. That was a line of them just deciding that they want to just attack us instead. Okay, so we're making some more weapons. Hardly getting any steel at the moment, which is not very helpful. I'll try and build up a supply of silk and give them a gift, and then try to request steel from them because I need the steel. So I'll need to now try and stabilise the city and boost our forces because we certainly don't have enough to deal with any more invasions, and we're also running out of cash as I noticed. So I'll start to grow some silk and improve things down here. Put 4 of these in and just turn that industry off for now because we don't really need it right this minute. And then we'll put down some silkworm sheds, just more of them. And then we'll get them all working straight away. Well, I've got the workers, of course. Well, we've got plenty of steel all of a sudden, which is okay. It's a shame this is not consistent. Right, so now we just need to evolve this house so you can give it hemp. We're only getting access to plain food at the moment because we're not getting enough millet to stabilise things, which is not too good, really. Let's put down another farmhouse like so, and give it millet. What I'm also going to do is start import bean curd. I'll just import 8 and set this to get 8 because then that'll provide us more food types. I'll set these to working and that'll help us out immensely really. So what I'm going to do is let this run and I'm going to come back in once we've got some more weapons and some more troops because we're certainly going to need more troops in this. I'm going to obviously build out an elite block. A block of 4 or a block of 6, I don't know. There is an elite housing goal for when we return to Kaifeng, so we probably will try to meet that. I think it's 6 elite houses or something, and I'll certainly put this down this kind of area, and then just have it linked up with its own stuff, silk down here, and other things as well, so we'll see how that goes. So yeah, I'll let this run, and I'll come back in once we started to stabilise things, and I'll also keep catching spies to try and rid them, and I'll also have to try and get Sun Tzu in here, which I'll need elite housing as well. Anyway, I'll let this run on and come back in a little bit. Okay, so our housing is starting to stabilise a bit now. I had to delete some of the road that went away around here because when I started importing the bean curd, they set off a delivery man from here all the way along the road up round here, which was just silly. So I've deleted that road. It means that now that they just go cross country within a shorter space. But it also means that the spies who want to go and mess up stuff will go the same route. Cross country essentially. So we're importing bean curd, which will provide us plain food for now. And we'll also grow military wheat to provide appetizing food. There goes another spy, which is perfect. Hopefully the harvest will come in soon. We'll be able to sort this shit out because it's nobody's stable or housing at the moment. Stable in the sense that it actually is not devolving, but not stable in the sense it doesn't have enough food. We get some hemp though, which will start to boost the housing a bit more. I'm going to go and plant another house just in there, just to fill up this space with as much housing as we can. And there goes another spy. Let's just watch him. He'll be going somewhere. I don't know where he's going. He must be going to a farm because he wasn't going cross country. So I'm going to leave it there for this first Kaifeng video. In the next video, we're going to continue building Kaifeng, start building up our military far more than this. We'll also get more workers into the city and start to get our silk industry going so we can sell stuff to Pingyao because we're running out of money here. We've got under 10,000 strings of cash, so we're going to have to obviously build up our coffers somewhat. So that's the first Kaifeng. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video where we'll continue to build Kaifeng. Bye now.